Hey everybody, and welcome back. As you can tell, I'm in my apartment. I have a crazy story to tell you guys. Yesterday, I was scheduled for my biopsy procedure. Let's just start in the beginning. I'll take you back. I didn't film the entire day. I just have a couple little clips. So this is the start of the day. Not really. Biopsy procedure day. It is 7 in the morning right now. Gotta be there in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
What you think, Mom?
Just ready to get it done and over with.
Me too. Give me that bird.
The birds are very loud here.
They are. No respect. So, we got to the hospital, I think at like 7:45, checked in around 8. And I, went up to the front to check out. They gave me a wristband, one on each arm. And they then told me that I couldn't have my mom back there with me. And oh my goodness, the anxiety just really set in then. The lady at the desk told me they only allow pediatric patients to have their parents back with them. It's just a rule that they have, especially with the coronavirus going around. So we're waiting, and then finally the anesthesiologist comes out and calls me back, and he pulls me in a room and he says, the doctor would like to talk to you first before we set you up. So I'm in this consultation room by myself. Here's a clip. So right now I'm in a consultation room before the biopsy. I guess they're pretty backed up right now. They won't let Mom come back with me, and I'm slightly freaking out. Guys, this is where the story gets mind-blowing. He walks in and he has a smile on his face. He's in a very good mood for Monday morning. I'm thinking he's probably already 3 cups of coffee in. That's good for him. I've had none. He sits down and he says, he introduces himself, and he explains that he is the only physician at MD Anderson that performs this particular biopsy procedure that I needed. It's because it's not a common procedure for something that's very rare. He then told me that they got the PET scan results, and he told me that 3 physicians and himself, so 4 physicians total, had read the PET scan results. He told me that their top neuroradiologist read it, that this person has studied specifically with adenoid cystic carcinoma and PERINEURAL tumor spread, and that he's very precise when he reads PET scans, MRIs, CTs, anything. In my prior MRIs before I went to MD Anderson, and the CAT scan that I had at MD Anderson showed possible PERINEURAL tumor spread. There is obvious enhancement that was concerning enough that the doctors here in Indiana didn't give me much hope, which is why I went to Texas. The doctor looked at me after he had pulled it up, and he said, so the neuroradiologist is without a doubt positive, certain, there is no tumor. It's not there. what? So he was telling me that with the PET scan is the best, absolute best scan, cancer scan that you can have, because the radioactive dye that they inject into your body lights up the active cancer cells. I had a full body PET scan. There was not a smidge of any type of cancer within my entire body. I was shook, guys. Like, I did not believe what I was hearing. Couldn't believe it. So he told me, you know, I myself and 3 other physicians really truly believe that you don't need this biopsy after having the PET scan. Now, before, we thought, yeah. Guys, this whole week at MD Anderson, they had made me a treatment plan because things didn't look good. And now, a week later, I'm not having a biopsy and I don't have cancer. Okay. So anyways, I look at him and I'm like, can I go get my mom? Because I don't really know if I'm hearing this right. Like, I think I need another set of ears. And he said, absolutely. I mean, he was just like so happy to give me this news. And my mom comes in. I wish I would have had this on camera. My mom comes in and he tells her, and she just waterworks balls. Just, I mean, just almost jumps out of her seat. So anyways, either it was a huge misread or a mother, bad word, miracle. All I know is that I've had people praying for me all over the world. My community has been just praying for me. My church has been praying for me. Everyone that I've talked to on YouTube, praying for me, sending good vibes. I don't care if you believe in God or you don't know what you believe in, if you know that there's some sort of higher power. I'm sorry, something was listening. Because that's crazy. Before I left, they sent me back upstairs to talk to my primary cancer doctor that I was assigned to when I first got there. And she was like, this is awesome. This is what you came to MD Anderson for a second opinion, where they told you there was nothing they could do, and we're telling you there always is something that can be done. It doesn't matter how rare your cancer is, they're gonna find a way. She did tell me, you know, obviously we can't cure you still. You have adenoid cystic carcinoma. That is a reoccurring cancer. But if it comes back, know that at MD Anderson, you'll be taken care of. And she had told me that they have patients there who've had reoccurrence after reoccurrence, live 30 plus years. Speaking of, I met some amazing people in Texas. I truly, truly, truly believe that everything happens for a reason, right? I met a YouTube subscriber, and I actually became friends with her and her husband. Her husband goes to MD Anderson for treatment. He was originally diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's a scary one. When he was a teenager. He's in his 50s, and he's battling, I think she said, his 3rd bout of cancer now. And he's doing great. Guys, he's like a walking freaking miracle himself. I have a small clip with them when we went out to eat the other night. I'm gonna put that right here. You're fine. This is Daryl and Amber. And Amber found me on YouTube a couple of days ago. Well, when was it that you found me on YouTube?
I found you before you found out again. I was looking up head and neck cancer treatments because we knew we were going to have, my husband was diagnosed with his third time to have cancer, but this time it was throat cancer. And I just wanted to see what other people's experiences had been, and that's how I found you from your previous time. But then right after that, you got your new you found out about your new issue. And so then I started following you. When you said that you wanted to come to MD Anderson, or you were considering it, that's when I put that, what a great experience, because he's come here since he was 16.
Yeah. And they just so happened to run into me at the Head and Neck Center at MD Anderson.
Yes.
On, when was it, Monday? Was it Monday? Was it the
it was
first
Monday
day?
because I
think it
was
was
seeing
Seeing
my
the same doctor.
my radiation doctor.
So, small world.
Yes.
But you're halfway through treatment.
Halfway through, 14 treatments down, 16 to go.
Good. So, inspiration.
Aw.
Still eating. Still
Yes.
eating.
Still eating, yes.
Keep the
We're
fingers
doing it.
crossed.
We're eating at Olive Garden right now. So, alright. So that's Amber and Daryl. And if anything, Daryl is an inspiration to me. And I feel like I needed that inspiration. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I feel like going to MD Anderson was very eye-opening. Oh my gosh. I'm just really happy I'm home. I loved MD Anderson. Texas was great. The driving was crazy. But I'm so happy that I'm home. And it's the morning, my flight, I got back here in the middle of the night. And I'm about to go get my babies. And I'm just so thankful. I'm going to continue to make videos because this journey isn't over. I'm a survivor. And, you know, I'm always going to live in that fear of when will it come back? Because that's the thing with ACC. But I'm fine right now. I'm not going to let cancer define me. I'm going to do things to better my life. I'm going to exercise and eat right and take supplements to keep myself healthy because my babies deserve that. If I didn't go to MD Anderson, I would have been living in this constant fear of how long do I have? And the fact that Indiana wasn't going to do anything for me. So, that's all for this video. I hope you guys are as shook as I was yesterday. Thank you guys for being awesome. I'll talk to you later.